Hey everybody, Travis here with your collecting tip of the day. Now, Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG, the trading card game. We have two booster boxes here, Metal Raiders, Unlimited Print, and Rise of Destiny First Edition. Now, which one would you think is the most valuable? People would typically jump to the First Edition, but actually the Metal Raiders Unlimited set is worth about $400 to $600 sealed in the box, while the Rise of Destiny First Edition is only about $100 to $200. Why? Metal Raiders, extremely popular set, Summon Skull, Black Skull Dragon, Barrel Dragon, whereas Rise of Destiny didn't have that much of an influence on the anime. So you got to go where the pop culture was, the most popular characters in the set. That's how you know it's going to be more valuable. Hey everybody, Travis here with your collecting tip of the day. Now when it comes to Magic the Gathering, everybody knows it's all about alpha, beta, and the revised cards. However, as the market continues to boom, the other sets outside of the original three are beginning to blossom in the market. Here we have sealed booster packs from Mercadian Mask and Nemesis. Each set right now, the packs are worth a minimum $20 a piece, and that's not even without getting them graded. So any sealed Magic the Gathering pack is good to hoard for all you collectors out there. Just the more you know. Hey everybody, Travis here with your collecting tip of the day, and today is a muscle car themed day. As you can see, Kevin has a 66 Vet. I brought out my Camaro today, and what are we talking about? Engine options. So, in 1967, 1968, typically a 68 Camaro, if it wasn't a Super Sport, the 327 was a 210 horsepower. But there was something called an L30 option, which was a high output 275 horsepower car. Now, one of the main ways we can tell a high performance small block from Chevrolet is when we look at the heads. There's what we call the double hump, or also the camel hump heads. Now, all GM heads for a small block and big block, they all have different castings to signify what type of head you have without having to take off the valve cover. This would mean that the car has larger intake and exhaust valves, getting more fuel into the engine. So when you look at a block, you can tell what type of engine you have. Hey everybody, Travis here with your collecting tip of the day, and this one goes out to all the Yu-Gi-Oh fans out there. So we all know the Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon First Edition card is the holy grail for any Yu-Gi-Oh collector. But what is the smart investment to make right now? A First Edition English LOB Blue Eyes right now is easily $8,000 to $12,000 in a PSA 10. However, this Portuguese First Edition Blue Eyes White Dragon PSA 10, I picked this up for $200. Now, make a comparison. A First Edition foreign Charizard in a PSA 10 right now can bring anywhere from $3,000 to $10,000 depending on the language. Hey everybody, Travis here with your collecting tip of the day, and this one goes out to all the Yu-Gi-Oh fans out there. So we all know the Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon First Edition card is the holy grail for any Yu-Gi-Oh collector. But what is the smart investment to make right now? A First Edition English LOB Blue Eyes right now is easily $8,000 to $12,000 in a PSA 10. However, this Portuguese First Edition Blue Eyes White Dragon PSA 10, I picked this up for $200. Now, make a comparison. A First Edition foreign Charizard in a PSA 10 right now can bring anywhere from $3,000 to $10,000 depending on the language, while a First Edition English Charizard is $25,000 minimum. Here's a Portuguese Blue Eyes White Dragon First Edition 10 I got for $200 when the English one is bringing $8,000 to $12,000. Big difference. Collectors are going to wake up and soon be jumping on the foreign cards, so you better beat them to the punch. Hey everybody, Travis here with your collecting tip of the day, and this one goes out to all our yard sale and flea market hunters. Now, I don't know about you, but I did not play with cap guns as a kid. However, I do like finding money. Just as collectible as the guns are, unused caps could be a huge score for pickers out there. This assortment right here on the table could easily bring $1,000 at auction, with each box averaging anywhere between $5 and $40 a piece. The collectors of the guns need the caps too if they're going to fire them, so keep your eye out for unused caps. Hey everybody, Travis here with your collecting tip of the day, and today we are talking about card grading. Two major players in the game, we have Beckett and PSA, and just to let it know, at Bruneau & Co, we use both companies. We do not play favoritism as to who is better, but we use who is best for the market. So, when it comes to TCG, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Magic the Gathering, we prefer to use Beckett. That's who the collectors prefer, and they also issue subgrades for corners, edgewares, centering, and surface. However, the sports cards world, we have learned they prefer PSA. That's why for this early Babe Ruth card, we have sent it to PSA. So food for thought out there. Think of who you're going to use when you're sending out cards for grading. The difference of what company grades which card could make the difference of how much money you're going to realize in the end. Food for thought, keep it in mind. Hey everybody, Travis here with your collecting tip of the day. Now last year Shazam, or the Captain Marvel movie with Zachary Levi, came out and it was awesome. satirical comedy type superhero playing on the kind of Deadpool vibe, DC really hit it off. And we already know that Dwayne The Rock Johnson is prepping for the Black Adam movie, Shazam spinoff. So what do we have here? Shazam 28. It's the first appearance of the Black Adam in DC Comics and in the Bronze Age, because he first appeared in the Marvel Family 1945 Fawcett comic. Now, so you know, I practice what I preach. Here is one and a total of 6 copies of the first Black Adam, all graded by our friends at CBCS. I'm waiting to cash in when the movie comes out. Right now, you can get a solid mid-grade copy anywhere from $100 to $200. You definitely want to buy it now because it's a 1977 Bronze Age key. It's only going to go up. Hey everybody, Travis here with your collecting tip of the day. Now, we are always talking about toys and comics here, but today we are focusing on novelties. Why? Because just like the toys and the comics and pop culture, people like novelties too. Right here we have original period to the first 3 movies, Bradley Star Wars digital watches. Now, you might look at these and think nothing of them if you were at a yard sale or flea market, but actually, on average, these new old stock watches in the case are worth about $50 to $60. And this watch right here, if it was in a case, would be about a $100, $125 watch. This is from the Droids cartoon series. It was the last thing of the original Star Wars in 1985. It is one of the more obscure watches since Bradley's been producing them since 1978. So keep an eye out for novelties because people do appreciate them. Hey everybody, Travis here with your collecting tip. Again on that comic speculation train. Marvel Preview 4. Now, I am like the comic collector hipster. I absolutely love magazines. They're harder to get in a high grade, and they didn't survive like the books. It was uncommon to keep them in a bag and board, unlike getting a nice Silver Age book back in the day. Now, first appearance of Star-Lord ever printed, Guardians of the Galaxy 3. It is confirmed. We've been waiting on that forever. It's been like over 2 years. Feels like it's taken double the amount of time it takes for Christmas to get here. You can buy this book right now in a 6.0 for about $125, $175. It is bound to go up. Everybody likes Peter Quill's Star-Lord. I mean, Chris Pratt is killing it. You definitely want to pick up this book before the 3rd movie comes out. Hey everybody, Travis here with your collecting tip of the day. And when it comes to buying toys, like anything else, condition is really important, and you want to try to buy the best quality that you can. So what I'm saying is always look for unused toys, stickers not applied, if it's a toy that comes with stickers. So granted, there are 2 different types of toys, but we have a Transformers G1 Victory Saber here, and we have a Takara Giant Gorg. Giant Gorg, none of his stickers are applied. Back in my basement, I have his box with his brand new sticker sheet, and granted, the toy was not sealed, even though Machinju's didn't come sealed, but the point is, no stickers are applied. That's this collecting tip. Try to buy toys, robots, anything like that. If you're gonna buy them open and loose, try to get them with the stickers not applied. Hey everybody, Travis here with your collecting tip of the day, and if you were like Ashley and I in our apartment, you probably have some furry critters lying around. As you can see, Peggy and Pepper here. They are my models for the day. So here's my example. This nice Case Studio Para Apple. One day, and I've seen it happen to a lot of my friends out there, not just with this Apple, but with any of these type of releases, your cat can come along and just boop, knock it off the shelf. But you'll notice this is pretty sturdy. Now, I'm not hitting it super hard. I'm hitting it to what I imagine a cat would hit it with. It's pretty stable, right? That's because, whoa, Pepper, easy girl. That's because I went to the art supply store and I got these little museum glue dots to put under anything like this that sits on a shelf. That way, if somebody gets a little anxious, like this one over here, she's not gonna break my nice Para Apple. It's gonna stay there right on the shelf. And that's your collecting tip of the day.
That's BRUNEAU.